Hi, hello, and welcome back to Khelo Dimaag Se, presented to you by Dream 11. In today's contest of the fantasy, we'll be looking at the game between SRH versus KKR. SRH versus KKR is a very tricky contest to pick your team because the batters on either sides have had a bit of up and down sort of a tournament, and also some of the batters have been not playing the entire season. For example, at KKR, Ramanullah Gurbaz didn't play. He initially started the season well, then they tried a game with Litton Das. Then Jagadisan opened for a bit. I think Jagadisan will still continue. Then Jason Roy came in and did well, and that was an easy pick. But now Ramanullah Gurbaz in the last game against GT did phenomenally well. In fact, he is probably a vice captain sort of a person for this particular fantasy contest. But again, we need to keep in mind what's happened in Hyderabad. Hyderabad has not really seen has not been a very high scoring venue this year. In fact, SRH have had a couple of chases which they failed to make. One game against RR, which was against us very early on in the season, that was a pretty high and stiff score, but didn't look like it was anywhere near par. However, when they had to chase last over 12 against Delhi, something like a 140 chase, they couldn't. Against Kings 11, there was a 150 chase which they coasted on. So it's been a bit up and down, and partly because of how Mayank Agarwal and Rahul Tripathi have also gone for them at the top. So it's one side of it is how SRH has done, but that is irrelevant to us as fantasy players. For us, it's about who's fetching those points, and top order batters on both ends haven't really fetched us a lot of points. So with KKR, can we go for Venkatesh Iyer or should we go for Nitish Rana? All these are sort of catch-22 situations for people picking a fantasy team. Let's just go through it. The conditions: the game is going to happen at the Rajiv Gandhi International Stadium in Hyderabad. It's had a bit of spongy bounce. The spinners have done well. The spinners have something in the pitch for them. But however, you can't really say the spinners have run through side. So we'll have to be a little careful. So I've gone in with a 6-5 combination for SRH. Harry Brook, when he faced KKR the last time, got 100 at the Eden Gardens. But now Abhishek Sharma has really stabilized himself with the last innings at Delhi. So Abhishek Sharma will open, and Harry Brook has dropped down the order with the battalion of spinners that KKR has in Varun Chakravarti, Sunil Narayan, and Suyash Sharma. It's a real uphill task in my view for Harry Brook down in the middle order. It's not going to be a lot of points, so I'm not picking Harry Brook. I've gone in with a 2-keeper combination, 3 batters, 3 all-rounders, and 3 bowlers. That makes it pretty standard in terms of combination. I've gone for both the keepers, Ramanullah Gurbaz and Heinrich Klaassen. Not really sure about Jason Roy. If Jason Roy comes in, who does KKR leave out? That's a $1 million question, right? Because KKR has got Sunil Narayan and Andre Russell that they can't leave. They played David Visa. So does David Visa move out, and do they bring Jason Roy to open along with Ramanullah Gurbaz, leave Jagadisan out? I think that's a possibility. In case that happens, I would very much be keen on leaving out Nitish Rana and having Jason Roy, because Nitish Rana is a part of my team with the 3 batters. My 3 batters are Nitish Rana, Rahul Tripathi, and Abhishek Sharma. If Jason Roy plays alongside Ramanullah Gurbaz, Nitish Rana moves out, and in comes Jason Roy. Nitish Rana has also got an excess of 400 points, so that's a bit of a dicey contest. I mean, if you feel like Rahul Tripathi can move out and make way for Jason Roy, that's also a possibility. However, I'd like SRH covered there. So my second batter on the list is Rahul Tripathi. The third batter is Abhishek Sharma, who had an unbelievably good game against Delhi Capitals. I have 3 all-rounders for the day: Sunil Narayan, Andre Russell, and Aiden Markram. And 3 bowlers for the day are Bhuvneshwar Kumar, Varun Chakravarti, and Mayank Markande. Mayank Markande or Varun Chakravarti are red hot picks on the fantasy segment because Varun has got in excess of 450 points. Mayank Markande has not played from the start of the season, but still has gone in excess of 350 points. Bhuvneshwar Kumar is at 277 or 280 points. However, I think Bhuvneshwar Kumar's really started to swing the ball up front. At the Rajiv Gandhi Stadium, he swung the ball up front, got a couple of wickets. There is a possibility he'll come up good against Andre Russell at the death. He's got a great matchup against him. So that's pretty much my team. I'll go through my team once more before I name the vice captain and the captain for the day. A very tempting option is Jason Roy or Gurbaz. If Jason Roy plays, or Gurbaz will clearly play, to have them as a captain or vice captain. But do remember, at SRH, the opening batters or the batters in general haven't had a great time. So it will be a big chance that we'll be taking. So I've gone with Heinrich Klaassen and Gurbaz as 2 keepers. None of them are my captain or vice captain. 3 batters: Nitish Rana, Rahul Tripathi, and Abhishek Sharma. In case Jason Roy plays, Nitish Rana moves out and Jason Roy comes in. 3 all-rounders are Sunil Narayan, Andre Russell, and Aiden Markram. My captain for the day is Aiden Markram. Vice captain for the day is Sunil Narayan. The reason behind it is Aiden Markram against a group of left-handers in the KKR lineup. It's a bit of a sticky pitch. Also, Aiden Markram will enjoy the bounce that is there at the Rajiv Gandhi Stadium. And Sunil Narayan against the heavily right-handed foreign middle order of SRH gives me a great option of him being a vice captain. So he is my vice captain and Aiden Markram is my captain. Russell's batting too low down the order but can't leave him out, so he's there in my side. The three bowlers are Bhuvneshwar Kumar, Varun Chakravarti and Mayank Markande. So that's my team for today. As always, do take the inputs on the conditions. However, follow your instinct and get your best team. All the very best.